My home gym has been going through some major renovations and I've been picking up a bunch of new equipment. One thing that I've decided to add was a leg roller for some accessory exercises and in anticipation for my Rep Aries 2.0 cable attachment for the PR5000 rack that's sitting behind me. After some research and looking at the various options on the market, I decided to go with the Rogue Monster Single Leg Roller 2.0. Now I do want to note that I haven't really used this attachment yet because my rack isn't fully ready for it. So this video is more so going to be an initial impressions and some thought about the product itself. Starting off, we have a 4.25 in diameter pad that's 16 inches in length. For me, this is nice because my number one priority for a leg roller is going to be using them as a way to hold me down essentially during lat pull downs in the center of my rack when my Aries 2.0 comes. So I'll have one on each front upright facing in, and I can just slide my knees underneath it. Again, the sizing of this pad makes it functional for this purpose. Then of course, if you plan on using them for things like split squats, it'll also work for that. It'll also work for most people who plan on attaching this thing to an upright and lay their stomach or back across it, but of course that depends on how wide your body is. Now, if you do your research, you'd find that this is one of the more expensive leg rollers on the market. These retail for $125 each. I have two, so I spent $250, and in comparison, the ones from Rep Fitness cost $54.99 each, but if you buy them as a pair, it's discounted to $99.99, which is 2.5 times less in price. So why did I go with the Rogue leg rollers? Ultimately, it came down to how these rollers attach to the rack itself. All the other options that I've seen attaches like a hitch pin. They use a stem that goes through the hole of the upright, then that stem is then held in place by another pin that prevents it from being pulled out. This approach works, but it allows for a lot of movement, just in, out, left, right, up, down, in every direction. The leg roller just won't be locked in place like this Rogue leg roller that again uses that same stem design that goes through the upright, but this time the stem is threaded so that you can actually use the knurled knob that comes with it and securely tighten everything down. There's even built-in washers that prevent scratching of the upright, so you can really tighten this thing down without much worry. Now I do want to point out that I've seen other reviewers say that with their Rogue leg roller, they can securely place it in, lock it down, and there would be no movement at all. I can only speak for the Rep rack that I own, but I would say that I can get this secured 95% of the way. If I put a little force into it, it will move a little bit no matter how hard that I try to hand tighten. Overall, for what it is, this is a really nice product. It functions as a leg roller and I have no complaints about that, but only time would tell. I'll really get to use it when all of my cable attachments come, and the only thing that I would say that I'm kind of disappointed about with this product is the fit and finish. Mine arrived with some noticeable cosmetic damage. Some of the metal edges are completely damaged all around, and it looks as though someone has banged it against something a bunch of times. The knurling on the knob also shows some discoloration and again some banged up damage. These damages are present on both of my leg rollers, so I wonder if this is just a thing with all of them. I've contacted Rogue about these issues, but I'm still waiting for a response, but so far it doesn't sound like it's supposed to be there. Again, just a little disappointing considering how reviewers often praise Rogue for being so high quality and considering how much more this leg roller costs than anything else. But for now, it's kind of a good thing that my rack isn't fully ready to be used yet, because I would have been a little bit more disappointed if I had these in hand and needed to use them already. Because again, I'm still working it out with Rogue, so I can't really bang this thing up, but no, it is what it is. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll make sure to do a further, more in-depth review of it once everything is ready, once I hear back from Rogue. But if you've enjoyed this video so far, I'd appreciate it if you can give the video a thumbs up, share it around, comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content to come. And if you want to further support my work, consider hitting the join button down below to become a member of this channel or become a patron on Patron. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.